Take a walk with me here, because what if Natasha Romanoff's real father was actually a scientist that worked on Bucky, with the Winter Soldier inactive in Russia in the same time that Natasha's being born and raised in the Red Room? Or at the very least, Natasha was taken from whoever this Ivan is and into the Red Room. Because of course, with the confirmation that Steve Rogers is returning in Avengers Doomsday, I've been thinking. Now I rest my case on there's no way he's sitting in that house laid up with Peggy and not going after his boy. What if this is the start of the domino effect that gave us this whole Victor Von Doom, Tony Stark situation? Because you see, in the comics, not only is the Winter Soldier known to have helped train Black Widows, and of course there's a deep connection between Bucky and Natasha Romanoff in the comics, because when Bucky was inactive, he was put in a cryogenic stasis, frozen. But in Captain America Civil War, when we find out why Tony's parents were killed, it's crazy that it was Bucky that did it. Now, of course, we know Steve Rogers went back in time to have his dance with Peggy, but as far as what his role is in this Avengers Doomsday movie is of course still yet to be known. But what if they add in another layer to the story we already have, by showing us Steve Rogers going to rescue a one Buchanan Barnes? But when the plan inevitably fails, they're going to punish Bucky, and what do they do but have him murder one of Steve Rogers' known friends. Howard Stark was a known friend of Steve Rogers, and helped him rescue Bucky the first time, so lo and behold, who knows what'll happen the next time. Can you imagine the added layer of Howard Stark knowing that time travel was real and not being able to crack it, and then his son being the one to crack it? But instead of having just anybody take out the Starks, they defrosted the Winter Soldier, shipped him over there, and had him do it. Or maybe he was already defrosted because Steve Rogers retrieved him. But in that, maybe you've heard my theory that in the failure to rescue Buchanan Barnes, he comes across a Natasha Romanoff. Because remember, I said in the comics it was Bucky that had the relationship with Natasha, and in the comics he was training her in the Red Room to be a Black Widow. Natasha was born in 1984, so maybe it was around then that he went to rescue Bucky and came back with Natasha as a baby. Maybe you have me on your color theory, or maybe Natasha had blue hair in the beginning of the Black Widow movie, and there's a reason that we got that movie after Endgame. But if we're really getting Steve Rogers back, why can't we get Natasha Romanoff? Follow me for all your Marvel shit. I love you guys. Bye.